Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play Nier. In the last episode, we did some quests around Facade, turned some quests in back at the village because one quest here was being a bit of a pain in the ass. And in this episode, we are going to go back to the village to give Yonah a pumpkin, and then go to the Seafront. And then we should be done with side quests for a bit, I think.
January 30th. Dad came back! He came back home to see me! Yay, Dad!
Yonah, I'm home! Brought your pumpkin! How do you put all this away?
Yo.
I got your pumpkin, Yonah.
Thanks, Dad!
I've been getting you lots of food lately, Yonah. What are you planning?
It's a secret! Just wait a little longer, okay?
Yonah? She's cooking again!
Ta-da! Here you go, Dad. I made it all by myself.
What did we get her? Watermelon. I think this started with a melon, right? So melon, watermelon, and pumpkin. Did you make a fruit salad? I mean, a pumpkin I think counts as a vegetable, but I feel like I've heard somewhere that someone classified it as a berry once. I don't know. I'm not a botanist. Is this a cake? Oh! Or this could be the world's strangest flavored cake.
Yep, Popola taught me how to bake one.
Thank you, Popola.
This is the big secret, Dad. It's what I needed all that fruit for.
Well, thanks, Yonah. This is really something.
Come on, try it, try it.
Oh, I'm not all that hungry, so well, alright. Yeah. This is really good.
Oh, yay! You worked so hard for me, so I wanted to give you something back.
Yes. Yes, this is great, Yonah. Thank you.
Thanks, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers. Great! How did she have enough to make 7 cakes? I mean, I guess the fruits I gave her are big fruit, but Jesus, 7 of them?
Now, are these like the size cakes that are like the really small sized cakes that you get for like a small get-together of people, or is this like you're having a party that has at least, I don't know, let's say 20 people, and you know everyone needs a slice of cake, so you get a slightly bigger cake? Or is this like the grand party sized cake that's like a giant fucking rectangle? God help you, Nier. Fatherhood can be a truly trying experience. Okay, I added a word, but that's fine. Yeah. We did it! We completed Yonah's gift and got more food! Seriously, Nier, you should tell her the truth and just be, like, gentle about it so she can improve instead of making this awful stuff and thinking it's good. Someone's gonna have to be the brave person that lets her know that she's bad at cooking. And I get that it's hard for you being her father, but come on, man! Your stomach can only take so much! I'm worried for you! Anyway, I guess next is, Seafront, then. So if you're playing along and you want to optimize your, quests, by the way, this thought just occurred to me, now you know which quests you can skip. Any quest that involves Yonah doesn't technically have a reward, you just get to see those cutscenes I've shown you. Which, you know, are a reward in their own rights, some would argue. But you don't get any monetary or item-based rewards from them. Which I think is weird, since she says there's 7 cakes. You should probably have to take at least one of them on the road with you, and maybe, I don't know, it could heal you, or, considering its composition, damage you if you eat it. Obviously the robber quest, you don't want to take that one, because you get literally butt-kiss out of it. Oh, yeah, deer antler. of a deer that doesn't have antlers. Okay? Alright, back to Bob. No time for resting, Bob. We gotta get going. I'll admit I'm not an expert on wild boars, but I didn't think they had these big tails. Alright, old-timer, we got your bass.
Hey.
I caught the fish, old-timer. Well, raise the mainsail and call me Cletus. That's some nice work, youngster. Keep it up and you might have a chance of catching the fish. Which fish? Never you mind. Time ain't right yet. Now let me show you the next technique. The next day. You're on a whole different level now, you wee minnow. Don't you agree? No, I've certainly improved. I just don't understand why you wouldn't tell me so unless I brought you the drinks in the local tavern. Quit fretting! You'll go bald! Fishing skill improved. The Fisher's Gambit Part 5 is complete. And with that, we finished the Fisherman's Gambit quests. For now. Because if you recall from literally a couple seconds ago, he mentions there's a particular fish he's interested in. We'll be learning what that is later in the game. But for right now, we don't have to worry about any more stupid fishing quests! I'm sorry, it's just... I really don't like fishing in video games. Never been a huge fan of it. There's maybe like a couple fishing systems I don't outright dislike.
That old lady in
And one fishing game that I'm okay with. I think it was Kokoto's Fishing. It's a Wii... Yeah, regular Wii game. It was a WiiWare game, if I remember correctly. Oh, hey! I guess I came right in time. Probably should have stopped at the post office first, but this is alright.
Yo.
Hey, how'd the trade go? Oh, it went... fine. It was fine. You don't look happy. Yeah, well, I didn't realize this until I got on the boat, but apparently I get seasick. Horribly, violently seasick. The smell in my cabin was just unspeakable. I had no idea one guy could read that much, you know. Barf? I want to stay in the trading business, but I don't think that's possible if I can't sail. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again. Nice! Thanks, and, good luck? Never imagined my dreams would be dashed quite like this. What a bummer. That's rough, buddy. But hey, you know, maybe someone has a cure for seasickness or something you can take beforehand.
It was a tremendous waste of our time.
Who knew the guy would get seasick? Maybe next time he can try finding work that doesn't involve the ocean.
Maybe next time he'll try sitting at home and doing nothing.
Hey, he's got to make a living. I don't know why you're bitching. Like, we got paid. What's the problem? I don't get why he's so pissy about this. Alright, now we just gotta get Lighthouse Lady's quest.
But it's the first request I've made in ages. How dare you deny it?
You can't leave. Who's going to tend the lighthouse?
How much longer will you force me to toil here? I must go see him. I need to board a ship as soon as possible.
No way, lady. It's back to work for you. Now get going.
Huh. So the fuck was that about?
Hey.
What's going on? There's no one else in the town who knows how to keep the lighthouse burning. We need her. So get someone to train with her. I mean, she's not gonna live forever. You do realize that, right? Someone one day has to replace her. or you fuckers are gonna be out of a lighthouse person. Sounds like a poor excuse to me. Would you mind talking some sense into her? You're the only one she seems to listen to. I guess. The lighthouse lady's wrath. I suppose a visit is in order, yes? Guess. Who's leaving empty bottles on the beach? Some jackass, that's who. Anyway, we gotta get to the lighthouse lady. We're almost there. Oh god! Ah, the bloom. So do you actually have a quest now, or what's the deal?
Hey,
Hey, guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little... I paused on that. Let me try reading that again. Hey, guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back. You mean the girl who wouldn't date you unless you take her to fancy restaurants? Yeah, that's her. Anyway, there was this really amazing piece of jewelry on sale, so I bought it for her. I thought she'd be pretty impressed. But she refused to take it. She said that only commoners wear jewelry that was on sale. She sounds like a real class act. Oh, she is! I should have known better than to try and impress her with such shabby flim-flam. Next time I'll ask the merchant to double the price. That's sure to impress her, right? I think you're being strung along, friend. Pretty sure, you know what? I ain't saying she's a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke... I don't know what your profession is, so I can't use that. I'm just gonna assume sailor or fisherman because of where we are. She ain't messing with no broke fisherman. Are you certain this woman even cares for you? Of course she does! You humans certainly have complex and exhausting mating rituals. No kidding. Seriously, I'm not the only one that's seeing this, right? Well, you know what? I retract my previous statement. I'm pretty sure she's a gold digger. Anyway, back to the quest we're actually working on. Oh dear. You alright?
Hey, lady.
Oh.
Oh no.
As I feared, it's the Black Scroll, and an advanced case at that.
So that's her illness. Oh. You. I suppose you want to tell everyone about my illness, Well, don't! I don't fear death. I've lived long enough, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being alone. But though I don't fear death, I do have one regret. I wanted to see my love one last time. I've spent 50 years in the lighthouse, working and working for these people, and now they won't let me leave. I just want to see him. I want to board the ship that will take me to him. Oh, cruel world. So it's a dying wish now, is it? You know, fumble. You know what I'm going to say. Well, we've better things to do than stay here and operate a lighthouse. You'll have to convince the villagers to let her go. Let's start with the postman. Yeah. I'll see you in a bit.
Hey.
You need to reconsider the old woman's request. I do? I mean, look. It's just not possible. We can't afford to lose her. Death stalks this woman, postman. Would you truly deny her final request? She's... Wait, she's dying? Yeah. and there isn't much time left. You need to let her go.
Even so, I just can't. I can't. I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Are you kidding me?
I have things to attend to. Come back tomorrow, please.
Me thinks the postman is hiding a secret of his own. I suggest we go back. I have a feeling we might discover something.
I agree.
I can't believe she's going to die. Suppose there's no need for this now. Ahem.
Hey! What are you doing there?
And just what are you doing?
Work! Just some work.
I thought postmen delivered letters, not wrote them. I mean, postmen can write letters every once in a while.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Well then, allow me to ask about something that's very much our business. Why are the old lady's letters, and only her letters, postmarked from this very office?
Well, because,
The other deliveries bore postmarks from the locals. Yeah, locales far and wide. You got a point, Blaze?
the one's not receiving letters from a lover in some far-flung land. They were penned by the hand of someone in this very town.
Well,
I kind of want to put Cornered in there, because that seems like a perfect moment for Pursuit Cornered, but I don't know if it's long enough and worthwhile.
go to the back room. There's something you should see.
Ah! Finally, we get to go to the back room. So I'm going to cut the puzzle since I've already technically
See
done it.
something.
Clear these packages out of the way.
These are
Could have put it in a more
packages?
convenient spot.
It must be something he wanted to keep hidden at all costs.
They look like solid fucking stone! Ah, well looky here.
There. Letters.
Yes, and a rather sizable bundle.
Obtained postman's parcel.
I'm curious, are they in my memo? My documents? Does not look like it. Okay. Well... I'd like an explanation.
They were all written by the woman in the lighthouse.
And you never thought to deliver them?
I couldn't. Not anymore.
It's a death notice. For her true love, I presume.
So, if he's dead, who sent the woman all those letters?
I did.
You're a real piece of shit, Postman, you know that?
What manner of cruel hoax is this?
It wasn't just me. It was the entire town.
So you're all in on it.
Those letters kept her going. They gave her hope. She believed her love to be alive in a foreign land somewhere, and we couldn't bear to tell her otherwise. So we just kept the lie going.
Everyone in this town is a fucking asshole.
It started with my father some 50 years ago.
50 years ago? You've been keeping this poor woman strung along for 50 fucking years?
No. Not her.
Will you continue your lie now?
Yes. The truth can only cause her pain.
You sure about that?
It's not a very happy truth now, is it?
And what of her final request?
I don't know. How should I know? I'm just a damn postman. I don't know what to do anymore. What's the best thing to do? What's the right thing? Here, I have a new letter. Take it. It says that her love is coming, but that the journey will be long. It tells her to wait.
You wish us to deliver another letter filled with lies?
You uncovered our town's deepest secret like it was nothing. I don't think that's an accident. Look, I've told you what I think. Deliver the letter or go tell her the truth. It's up to you.
Obtained a letter for the old woman. Might as well. My dearest beloved, 50 years have passed since I last gazed upon your face. How is it possible? When next we meet, I hope you can look past the wrinkles of an old man to see into a soul as young as the day we first met. This passage of time has led me to think upon our earlier days. When we first met, you were the prettiest girl in town. Your beauty was what first attracted me to you, but it was your kind heart which ensnared my soul. It gladdens me to read your letters, for I can see in them that your spirit is as wonderful as ever. I thank the gods each day that we fell in love, even as I curse them for keeping us apart. I will see you again. Wait for me, my love. Fucking bullshit.
This is tough. Would she want to know or not?
Such questions are best left for philosophers. You can hardly be expected to know the mind of another.
It's hard to believe that the entire town was lying for her.
I wager their intentions were good, elsewise they would not have carried on with the rules for 50 years. It also explains why they tasked her with keeping the lighthouse running, so news of her love's demise would not reach her.
That doesn't sound like good intentions to me.
So yes, technically in this quest, you have two options. To tell her the truth, or continue the lie. Whatever you decide rests on your shoulders. Some would say that this is a tough question. What do? Do you keep the lie and maybe she'll recover? We know the Black Scrawl can only really be cured by the sealed verses, as we know, and we're doing that. So maybe it's possible that she could maybe get better. To hope that her husband will come along. But then you continue this spree of stringing her along for who knows how much longer she has left to live. Or you could tell her the truth and set her free from this accursed lie. It's not right to not tell her the truth. I will say, one of these options, I believe, gives you a reward. The other...
Do you have any further news from my love?
Give her the letter and perpetuate the lie. Tell her that her lover is dead. You deserve the truth.
Your love didn't write this letter.
Oh, posh! It's his handwriting, and I recognize the stationery, too.
That which you recognize comes from the town's postman and his father, not from your beloved.
Are you saying those two idiots wrote all these letters? But why?
Your lover perished long years ago, and they had not the heart to tell you. Thus the charade.
Oh,
Sorry.
you don't have to apologize. To tell you the truth, part of me had suspected something like this. But it's hard to hear a secret thought finally spoken aloud. I think I should be alone for a while. But I want to ask you a favor. You must forget we ever had this conversation. The entire town has worked on this story, and they did so to make me happy. I don't want their hard work to go to waste, so I will carry on as if I am none the wiser.
As you wish.
Please, tell the postman. Thank you.
We will.
Obtained 1,000 gold. I think you can get more if you perpetuate the lie, but I can't do that. I refuse to do that. Welcome to Nier, where no one's allowed to be happy. Well, off to the postman, I guess.
The lighthouse lady. She's a mean old battle axe, that one.
Shut the fuck up. My leg's still bothering me. I don't think I can get back to my rounds for a bit. Is there really nothing else left of this quest? Guess not. Well, we've completed all the quests we need to do. We're at 48% completion of quests. Still got a bit of a way to go. I think I'm gonna stay quiet for a bit so you can hear the song that's playing. I don't know if I cut out the journey
That
to the
old
post
lady in
office.
the lighthouse is a real pain.
Well, this is a really sad note, but I think we're gonna end the episode here. In the next one, we have to get to the Forest of Myth. See you guys then.